today for Learning How, we are going to plant some more of our victory garden. We started a few plants a few weeks ago, and now it's time to plant our tomatoes. So today we're going to plant tomatoes. During World War II, people planted victory gardens, and so we thought it'd be applicable for us to plant a victory garden. After being home quarantined for so long, we thought, hey, it would be great to make our own garden. It's nice to see life come from maybe a period of darkness, a period of a scary time, a time where maybe people are sick, but we want to see life and new things come from it. So we have seeds that we'll be planting. A couple different kinds, because who doesn't love tomatoes? But they are delicious. But if you don't have seeds, you can use some of your kitchen scraps. Here is a little bit of a carrot that we cut, and it's starting to grow back.
Here's some of an onion.
And part of an onion. We just cut it and you have the root part, and you lay it inside of, this is a to-go container from a restaurant. A little bit of water. And they've been going like this for maybe like 2.5 weeks or so. So
it's been longer than that.
Maybe 3 weeks. I don't know.
4?
I don't know. It's been a while. It feels like forever.
Yes,
but like I said, this is a to-go container from a restaurant that we're reusing. Also, we have these nice little planters that you can grow your seedlings in, and then you just plant them into the ground, and they will just kind of grow, that these will break down, and we can, so we don't have to remove them out of their planter. But if you don't have that and you don't want to go to the store, you can just use an old
yogurt box
container, yogurt or sour cream or whatever. Just drill some holes in the bottom. Actually, I'll show you. We actually reused, we didn't have enough planters at first, so these are actually, I think this is sage that's starting to grow.
That's sage.
And these are actually to-go containers from a restaurant as well. And I just punched holes into the bottom, and look how well it's growing. So I used actually quite a bit of those because I didn't estimate quite right. But we have our soil that we're going to use for potting that we're going to start to use. We moistened it. We poured water over it. Oh, sorry, the sun is really bright. So we moistened the soil, and it's nice and wet, damp. So we're just gonna fill up our containers and go for it. Good job, guys. Yep, put up some soil in there. Now we got our seeds from the grocery store when we were making a grocery run.
Also from
Lowe's. But that was before the whole pandemic hit. We grabbed a couple seeds. But I know we grabbed some seeds just from the grocery store. They have a little display out in the front.
Seeds in now?
Put them up here. We're going to fill a bunch of them up, and then we're going to pop a few seeds in. I'll show you how to do it. All right, Hads, can you explain how to put these in?
So put your finger in here, about 1/4 of an inch. Put 4 seeds in.
Yep, like 3 or 4 seeds.
And then cover it up. And then when you're finished, put a stick in for you know
What's growing,
where
right?
it's growing. So then you're done.
Right.
What should I put seed in?
How about you, James?
Put 3 or 4 seeds in. About like 1/4 of an inch. And that's it. Oh no, but these are super tiny.
Yeah, look how different between this seed. They're both beefsteaks. But look at between these seeds.
Are they small?
Super tiny. Versus Hudson seeds. Let's take a look at Hudson seeds. There is dirt everywhere. I'm walking in dirt. Hudson looks almost like pearls. Hold it still.
It almost looks like nerds. It just needs the color. And then I might eat them.
Well, I'm not sure if it's
I bet I'll grow.
sweet as nerds.
I bet I'll
James, do you
grow.
want some of these
I bet
sticks?
I'll-
I just write these are popsicle sticks because they're cheap.
I bet I'll grow tomatoes in my stomach then.
Maybe. Good job, guys. Here are all our little tomatoes planted. These are a few plants we've already had started, but we had to use a couple other containers because I ran out of the other ones. We planted our onions and our carrots, and there's a few more of the onions in the back in our little recycled containers. But we're going to cover these with plastic wrap because the seeds really need heat to be able to start their germination process. So we're going to kind of make a little makeshift greenhouse by putting some plastic wrap on top. And once several of the leaves start to pop through, we will take it off and let them start their photosynthesis process with the sunlight. We hope you all enjoy our little victory garden, and we hope that you will want to plant something in your house too, whether flowers or herbs or maybe a full-blown garden. I don't know. Maybe just something that will help boost your morale and that will help make your family happy during this time. Woodrow Wilson said that food will win this war. That's what he was quoted saying. And I'm hoping that food will help us during this time of isolation. So I'm hoping that that'll help win this war as well. This past week has been a hard week for our family. It's been emotionally taxing, I feel like. There's been a lot of tears. I think they mostly came from me. It is hard, I feel like, for adults to be able to put to words how they're feeling. And I feel like it's even harder for children because sometimes they don't even have the vocabulary to express themselves and to express maybe how they're feeling. So we're going to use some art to be able to help share our feelings, maybe to share what's going on in our lives. So today we're going to learn about Pablo Picasso. He went through some pretty tough things in his life too, and his art reflected how he was feeling. Pablo Picasso is a famous Spanish artist. He lived from 1881 to 1973, and he's famous for several movements. I think the ones that we're going to be studying today is Cubism, and also we're going to mix a little bit of collage in there as well as we're going to talk about his blue period that moved into the rose period. So during the blue period, obviously, it kind of reflects his solemn and depressed times. Then when he moved into his rose period, it reflected more of a happier time in his life. So we're going to use color to be able to share about how we're feeling, and we're going to be able to also make a collage and use Cubism at the same time. So we're going to mix a bunch of styles together to make a fun art project to be able to help share with one another about maybe how we're feeling, what's going on in our lives. Enjoy. Today we are going to be talking about Pablo Picasso and using color to be able to express maybe how we're feeling, as well as using Cubism and collage. So we're going to take these magazines. I really don't have a great selection of magazines. I'm sorry. You get Paul Frederick, Taste at Home. We really don't have a great selection of magazines. But we are going to do with what we have, so we hope you do as well.
Hey, there's Geico.
There it is.
Cookies.
So, guys,
I like macarons.
if you were to paint something with the color green, would that be kind of a happy or sad?
Sick.
Sick, maybe, yeah. How about pink? Happy, sad,
Love.
love. That's a good one. How about blue?
Sad.
Sad. looks brown.
Poop.
It's the color poop.
I don't know what I feel like about it. Maybe chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips, or maybe it means like death and decay, because when the leaves fall in the fall time, I mean, that's what I think of, leaves falling. Or there's dirt, you know, hey, it could be dirt. So, that doesn't look very,
He got stuck in the snow.
doesn't look like something I want to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out shapes or pictures from our magazines.
Yummy.
We're going to mix our paint, we're going to choose some colors. We're going to mix some glue with each color so that you're going to cut out with cubes. Which is a cube? What kind of shape is that?
3D shape.
It is a 3D shape, but we're gonna only do 2D because Mommy's not prepared for 3D.
3D vision. Put your 3D glasses on for this video.
So we're gonna, how about you cut them into squares? You can cut into squares, like or rectangles. You can cut into those types of shapes.
Ooh, wasn't good.
And then we can,
That's disgusting.
we're gonna put it on our paper, and we're gonna glue it, and then we're gonna paint it, and we're gonna make.
This is making me hungry, this magazine.
We will have dinner after this.
This looks yummy.
So Hudson, what color did you choose?
Yellow.
Why did you choose the color yellow?
Because I'm happy.
So you're happy?
Here's what I got so far. Money and like a root beer float or something with ice cream.
Awesome. We're gonna make a great collage.
I'm getting 2 bag brushes.
Ridley, what color did you pick?
Pinky.
You picked pink. No more glue. You mix glue. Good, mix it. Good girl, mix. Good girl. Now paint your picture.
Mix.
Josiah, what colors did you choose?
This one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Great. How does it make you feel? How does the color represent how you feel?
Be happy.
It makes you feel happy. And James, what colors did you choose?
I see yellow and green. Even though I don't know what green's for. Oh, I made dark.
Does it green make you happy, or does it make you kind of feel sad? Or angry? Or yes.
Spring.
Spring.
Or summer.
So is spring a happy thing or a not happy thing?
Happy.
Good. So you're feeling happy today? Awesome.
Pretty much.
Good. What makes you happy? Oh, playing on your tablet. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That looks like a cut. Right, Mommy?
Oh, we got black paint on you. I think Ridgie's taking
I
some of
found
your
more
colors.
money. I found more money.
There's that. There's paper towels. Use paper towels.
I found a both coins.
Nice. Well, keep working, guys. I can't wait to see your end results. So we mixed a little bit of glue in with the paint colors. So you just lay your picture down like so. And
Yummy!
And you paint over top. James, show how you paint over top. And you paint over top with the color that you want, and then it will dry and stick to the paper. And that is how you can make your collage. Wow, are you guys sharing? Because you like Ridgely?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Look what I found. Mommy, mine is mushrooms.
Oh, you like mushrooms?
Yeah, mine's more challenge. Big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can hear our newest episodes. So stay tuned. See you guys later. Bye!